Hey, I'm Erica, and this is my honest review of this food vacuum sealer by Beelicious Pro. So we're just trying to be a little more budget friendly and buying our food in bulk. But I want to save it before it goes bad. So I bought this to help vacuum seal, and I really want to show you what it's all about and how it works because I think it's pretty neat, and I'll show you why I bought this one. So it came with a few things. It came with the sealer, came with two sizes of bags, large bag, small bag. It came with the gasket, the canister to adapt for the vacuum sealer. So if you have cans or jars that have an adapter for this, you can use this one. And then also an extra gasket. I feel like the thing that wears out the most. Also came with a user manual and some instructions on how to use their app so that you can like catalog your foods and get nutritional values from the foods that you're vacuum sealing. So we've been buying our like meat packages from our butcher and they come in this plastic bag. As you can see, this is already starting to get a little freezer burnt. So I need this vacuum sealer real bad. So let's check it out and let's seal some food. I have some ham that there's just no way that we can eat all this ham. So I'm going to freeze it and save it so that I can use it later. Let's seal some ham and put it in our freezer with me, okay? So the thing I really enjoyed about purchasing this is that it has this built-in storage for the bag and this built-in cutter. So let me show you. So you've got the bag that they have provided. So I'm going to stretch out the length that I want. And then I'm going to just lay that in the path of the cutter. And then I'm going to run that along. And so now I have a cut. Now I need to seal it. So I'm going to put that in line there. And I'm going to close that. And then I am going to go ahead and hit seal only. So I have my ham in here. I made sure to try and give it as much room as possible. You want to make sure you have enough room. Make sure those are in there. This doesn't have any wrinkles. Push that down until it locks, and then I'm going to do moist because there is some moisture from my ham, and then I'm going to do vacuum and seal. And it is starting to suck out all the air. And now it is sealing it. Got the little timer counting down there. Okay, and it's all done. So I'm gonna undo my latches on the side and it's all set. Totally sealed. So pretty good size piece. Look, it's totally vacuum sealed. Looks great. That's why some of these juices, that's why I chose the moist setting on there. So if this was like an already frozen steak, like I'm going to do with this chicken, I would have done dry because there's nothing that could get sucked in or pulled into the chamber. So just does great. You want to make sure that you have a big enough bag. So I originally chose this bag for this amount of ham. And so as you can see, it's probably like an extra inch, but for some reason, this amount of ham in this bag, it wouldn't lay flat, so it wouldn't vacuum and seal. So because there must have been a wrinkle or something, because this was too pooched up with too much meat in there. So I cut a little bit bigger of a bag so that it just had enough room to lay flat. So just something to know. Make sure you have a big enough bag, or if you need to, put two smaller portions inside one of your bags. If you've, like I have a smaller portion, I'm not gonna waste this bag. I'm gonna put it in this and make sure it's not quite so full so that this will vacuum and seal. So this is gonna help us keep our food from getting freezer burnt in our freezer and just keeping it protected in our freezer. So I think that this has been really great, and I can't wait to vacuum seal more stuff and just to keep us on budget with our food. So if you're looking for a new vacuum sealer, I highly suggest this one by Beelicious Pro.